Hello guys, it is the lesson number 4 of our course Add Money, and today we will speak about the most common mistakes that people do when they start to arrange traffic arbitrage for themselves or when they study this sphere. I will share to you the 10 most common mistakes. Of course, there are more than 10 of them, but I will tell you where and what you can do wrong. Please watch it before you are doing your advertising campaigns, or even if you have already started your advertising campaigns, now you know how perfectly to arrange it and what are the big places which you can meet on your way. So, if we see the traffic arbitrage, they see that it is only profit from two processes. One, buy traffic and then sell ads. And from this you have the profit. I think this you understand from our previous lessons. So today I will share the mistakes that people do when they are buying traffic and when they are selling the advertising campaigns, during the advertising campaigns, some goods and services. First of all, mistake number 1, they try to use just 1-2 creative items. You know that to create some interesting thing, some picture, some text, attractive text about product which you are advertising, can take your time. And sometimes people are in a rush, some people are lazy, they don't want to arrange different creatives. And they try one, it is not working good, they try second, it is not working good, and they decided that the product is not good or the traffic arbitrage is not for them or something like this. But it is the mistake, because to have different creative items can give you different results. And it doesn't take a lot of time, because on the push house you can go here for ready sets and you can push it. You will see a lot of different possibilities how to advertise different products and services. So once you will be registered on Spy House, I think we already spoke about it in our second lesson. Yes, exactly. And so when you register here, you can put, for example, this my advertising campaign was about financial amulet. Okay, financial amulet it didn't find. I will try just amulet now, and I am sure that I will find a lot of creative texts and the pictures which I can use for my advertising campaigns. Exactly, here. So you can go, you can see, you can choose, you can copy some image if you like it, and you can see in what country it was advertised. For example, this thing we can take as amulet. And here also they have filters. We can go choose the language and have the text on this language. We have choose the country where we plan to have the advertising campaign. It will allow us to have a lot of creatives. So when I have tried my first advertising campaigns, I tried at least 10 creative items per each advertising campaign, because maybe first is not working, second not working, but fifth or seventh will be working. Later on you will already understand what is better, what is working, and so you can use better things. The second mistake, it is about results of your advertising campaign. In our century, everything is going very rapidly. When people go and buy, sell something, install new technologies, they have effect almost immediately. You no need to install your advertising campaign and wait 1-2 weeks or months. Even after 1-2 days, you will already see how your budget was spent. Has it give you some profit or not? Do you have some results? So stop waiting. Check your advertising campaign at least 2 times per day, because you will see the results. And if you have already installed the tracker, then you can see what you can change, and when you will change it, you will have better results. A lot of changes, a lot of analytics around your campaigns, and you will understand how this working. This understanding will just come to your mind like click in one moment, and then you can arrange next advertising campaigns with more profit. Mistake number 3. To be disappointed in your choice. People try to do everything very quickly, and if they do not have the planned result in one moment, in one day, they are already disappointed. And of course, it is a wrong way. First of all, you need to understand who is your target audience. And you need to think, maybe you are mistaken, but let's try what we will have here. Then you create a campaign. Also, holding in the mind that maybe you will be mistaken here. Maybe you will choose wrong language. Maybe you will choose wrong picture. Maybe you will write not attractive text about your product. So just all these things, it is not the things about which you need to worry. These things you just can put in one list and change it. For example, target audience you chose. You created campaign, then you put all the installations in your tracker in the CPA house and the push house or other platforms. You made all the installations and you watching, you analyzing how many return on investments you have, how many profit this gives to you. If not, you go this circle again, changing one by one everything and seeing new results. If the results are not satisfying, again you go this circle. So it is not very difficult and it is not exhausting. It is even interesting because when you can go and change, it is like mechanism in your hands where everything depends from you. But just don't try to change everything. For example, when you define the target audience and you create the campaign, then you saw weak results, then don't change target audience and the product and the language altogether, because if you will change here everything, you will not understand what gave you improvement. So change one thing, see how it is going. If it was not working, change another thing here, see how it is going. For this, you need to find the products which do not spend a lot of your advertising budget, because when you are playing with cents, just few cents for this test, few cents for this test, you will not be disappointed. And so go this according this circle, and you will find the correct way to advertise your product. The next mistake, it is reverse of previous one. Sometimes people find very good binding. They find very resultive link between target audience and product, and after this they stuck with this campaign, they stuck with this offer. Okay, if for example I am selling amulets and my amulets are going very well, it is correct solution to continue to sell it until it is really sold. But when I see that there are less sales, nothing changed, I didn't make some mistakes, but there are less sales, it means maybe this market is already full of this good. So no need to stuck to this offer, I can find another offer. But a lot of people trying to squeeze the last possibilities from the offer which was successful in the past. If it was successful in the past, it doesn't mean that it will be successful always, because the tastes of audience, the tastes of people are changing very quickly, daily, weekly, and so we need to find another offers. That's why for you better to try different offers. The next mistake, my favorite one, because of course when I had my first practice in traffic arbitrage, I started from this mistake, to give up. I wanted to have everything immediately. In one day I wanted to have a lot. So when I saw really positive results, I saw plus, I saw income, but not a lot, I was very upset and almost gave up. But give yourself time to study. Traffic arbitrage, it is new sphere. For a lot of people it is totally new. They do not understand the rules of this activity. They do not understand how everything is working, and they try to have millions in first week. Please allow yourself some time from the beginning. Maybe give to yourself 1 week or 1 month, some period which you will be studying, not only trying. Of course you will be trying to do the result of advertising campaigns. Of course you want profit, but as you were studying at school, in the university, remember that you need some time to understand new knowledge and to implement this new knowledge in your practice. So first of all, give yourself time. Secondly, when you will have a profit from your advertising campaign, when you will start have a first profit, and you will think how to invest it, it is very good strategy to invest 1/5 of your income to test of new bindings. Even if you are sure that this product now people buy a lot and tomorrow will buy a lot, better smart approach to invest 1/5 of your income to test new things, because you never know what will be tomorrow. Tomorrow may be some new technology which will kill existing one. Tomorrow may be something extraordinary, not only in the market but into political or social sphere, which will change situation totally. So you need to have tests, because these tests first of all will allow you to find new products which you can sell successfully. Secondly, it will give you confidence in yourself that even if this offer will stop working tomorrow, I have another offer which is already working. And third, it will give you intuitive knowledge how to find good offers, because when you are full of different tests, then you have knowledge about different products and you can understand generally how it is working. So something like intuitively, but you will know how to do, how to choose. And the third thing, very important one, is to choose a niche. In the beginning, a lot of people are trying to sell everything. Here I try to sell one thing, here another, and just trying to find something. But when you are one person and you are in a various fields, you cannot concentrate on something, you cannot understand, you cannot give qualitative creative item, you cannot write attractive text because your mind is distracted by a lot of things. So better to choose a niche. Why a lot of traffic arbitrage specialists told that you need to start from the niche which you like, from some product, from some service which you personally like, because it is very difficult to push yourself to read and to see, to watch, to create something in the sphere which is not interesting to you at all. So, for example, for me, is not interested in medicine, and for me it was very difficult to install the advertising campaigns about some treatments. So I was pushing myself to start to do it, but I love languages, and when I started to advertise something about studying foreign languages, in that moment immediately I started to do these advertising campaigns, and it was not work for me. It was very pleasant activity when I was enjoying the process, because I saw new courses, I saw new lessons, I saw new approaches how to study foreign languages. So I was just doing my research for myself. It was interesting, and in between installing the advertising campaigns. So to choose a niche which is interesting to you, it is very important step which will allow you not to give up. The mistake number 6. I am not full of bureaucracy and I am not very systematic person, so for me it was difficult to write down everything, and I have amazing memory. Sometimes I remember even account numbers, not only mine but of my relatives and of my friends. So I was relying a lot on my memory, but thank God that after 2-3 days of the installing advertising campaigns, so from the beginning I started to write everything down, because later on you will have a lot of knowledge and you will have in your head a lot of different products and services. You will start forget what exactly you did, what was successful, what was not, what numbers you had. So better to write down everything, your most positive advertising campaigns and your biggest mistakes and your the moments when you lost something, your losses. Because when you write it down, after it you will see like history of your transactions, and you can understand what was really working, what is going on. So to have some, I don't know, diary, table in your computer and on the paper, everywhere where you want, but write the numbers and write your movements, then you will see the effect which your movements really gave to you. And also what I told already a lot of times in previous lessons, use a tracker. Maybe it's a bridge, maybe any other tracker which you prefer, but use a tracker, because without tracker you are like blind. You cannot see what you are doing, from where you have result, from where not. And in the tracker, put filters. If you don't know, ask a specialist from EdgeBridge. They will explain you how to put filters for free, because it is their product. And a lot of people told, okay, I have installed Tracker, but I don't see exactly what is going on, just because they do not put a lot of attention to the filters. Filters in the Tracker is very important thing for you, so you will have a clear picture in your hands. The mistake number 7 about greediness. Sometimes people are lucky and they find the connections between target audience and products which are really working. They invest in it, they have profit, they reinvest in this profit, and they have profit again and again and again, and then they are becoming greedy to invest more. It is the mistake, because when everything is working, better to let it working. You know that the best is the enemy of the good. So, for example, you have advertising campaign which brings you money. No matter, let's say it will bring you 1,000. From this 1,000, you can invest. It depends from your budget, it depends from your life conditions. But for example, this 1,000 is your extra money, additional. Maybe you have some another income. So from this 1,000, you could invest 1,000. But instead of it, you think, no, I'm scared. Maybe tomorrow it will not be working. I will not invest all 1,000. Invest at least 800 if you see that this advertising campaign is working. Until it's working, try to put as more petrol in this car as possible, because this car will bring you new results. Don't be greedy, don't be scared, because like this you cut your own hands, you cut your own results. The mistake number 8, looking for a magic traffic supplier. It is also the mistake of the beginners, of the people who are just trying to study traffic arbitrage. They think that I need to find some good platform, maybe push house, maybe not push house, but I need to find some good platform which will give me a lot of traffic, and then I will have a lot of sales. No, it is not like this. Here is no magic. There are no magical tools. This push house for somebody is working and for somebody is not. For example, on this example, I will explain you. Push house, it is very good traffic supplier for the spheres which are connected to entertainment, which are connected to sex, which are connected to gaming. For this, push house gives a really good traffic. But if, for example, you will use push house traffic for something serious, for some scientific products, it will not work at all, because push house has the majority of this light audience, and this light easygoing audience wants easygoing things. So here I put the 3 spheres for which the traffic always exists: relationships and sex and so on, adult dating and others. Money, everything connected, gaming, money, casino, betting, and entertainment. Also a lot of things here existing. So for these 3 spheres, it is the simplest way to find the traffic. Okay, some people told that I don't want to work with these spheres because I'm more smart, I'm more deep, I want another things. You can work with another things, but it will be a little bit more complicated. So in the beginning, just a start, you can start with, for example, push house with easy audience, and you can choose one of these spheres and the products in these spheres, because it is really very simple to sell products in these spheres. There are a lot of people who would like to do it. Later on, you will know that, for example, this product I need to sell to that traffic, and that traffic I can have on one platform, but another traffic I have on the second platform. So you will understand which platform can be connected to what offer, and then you will do these connections very simple. But traffic arbitrage, it is not about finding some magic tool. It is about analytical smart connections between target audience and products. And of course, in my future videos, I will tell more what type of audience, what type of traffic different platforms have, and give to you. Mistake number 9, lack of knowledge. If you do not know your target audience, you cannot promote successfully different products. Because when you know your target audience, you understand their desire, you understand why they buy some things and why they do not buy another things at all. As more you know about your target audience, as better for you. Because when you know the country, when you know some customs of this country, when you know some traditions, when you know what language they speak, when you know what they prefer, when you know what is forbidden in this country, for you it is easier to provide them these products. The simple example, if you will go to some Muslim market and you will start selling there some Christian things, items, it will not be working, because they not only not interested to buy it, but they really dislike it. So you need to understand. That's why we spoke today, and we spoke in our previous lessons. And if you will ask traffic arbitrage specialists, all of them will tell you that you need to have niche. You need to have understanding the way you are going, not just jumping from one point on our planet to another. So here I show it from the side of messengers which people use in different countries. You can see, you can choose the messenger, you can choose the country, and understand from where you have the traffic. For example, if the majority of people in some country, let's say Australia, are using Facebook Messenger, it's strange to provide to Australians their products via, let's say, Viber. Maybe nobody in Australia knows what is Viber. So go please according this, put more knowledge in your head about your target audience, and you will definitely have the success, because you provide to people exactly what they need, exactly what they are interested in. And the last mistake, which I would like to tell about today, it is lack of communication with the CPA manager. There are a lot of traffic arbitrage courses in the internet, and some of them are useful, some of them are not. There are a lot of scam around this sphere, because sometimes people trying to sell something what is not working. For example, bindings which were working but not working now. Sometimes people who do not try traffic arbitrage by their own hands, they just lying down on the sofa and trying to sell some texts or to sell some videos without specific examples, without specific experience. So when you go, you don't know will they provide to you good or bad information, useful or not. But there are specialists who are interested to provide to you the working tools, to provide to you the information which will be really useful. They are CPA managers. When you are registered on some platform, for example, CPA House or any other, but I'm speaking now about CPA House, not because I want to promote them, but because on the example I showed everything in our lesson 2. So when you are speaking with your CPA manager, you can ask any questions. Don't shy to show that you are a beginner in this sphere. Don't shy to ask questions, because a CPA manager is interested financially to provide you all the information what he has, because CPA platform earns when you are earning money. So they will share, and even some platforms, they have their own subscriptions for emails. They have their own channels in Telegram, and they provide the new things. They provide the offers. They provide the tools which are working, because they want that people, partners who are cooperating with them, have a bigger profit. Then these people will stay with the CPA platform, will use its offers, and will earn money more for themselves and for the CPA platforms as well. So CPA manager, it is your free, always online assistant, which can give you the information which you really need. So here were 10 the most the biggest mistakes which you can do. I hope now that you will not do it, because you already know about it. Practice, practice, and practice, and you will definitely have the results. But don't jump into expensive offers. If you see that one offer will give you, I don't know, the income 1 cent, and another one will give you income $10 per sale, go with 1 cent, because now your target is not just only earn 1 cent. Now your target is to understand how traffic arbitrage is working, and how you can have from it your own income, daily, monthly, and huge income created totally by your hands. So if you will have some other questions, write it to me, please, and see you on the lesson number 5. Thank you.